I am not really sure how I feel about this. I keep waking up at 4:30 a.m. I'm being too excited about all the things that I want to make to be able to go back to sleep again, and it's like, it's crocheting. Am I supposed to be this excited? But 17's new music video just dropped yesterday, Fighting Hanji. And Hoshi, okay, every time I see something now, I'm like, I could crochet that. So we're gonna be making Hoshi's checkered cherry shirt. It's cherry, I know, because when I zoomed, I thought it was hearts. And then it's too early. I screenshotted the clips. Loud too. I screenshotted his outfit, and then when I cropped it, I noticed there was stems. They're cherries, which makes sense. Only issue is I don't like blue. I really don't like the color blue. Also, the only blue I have is like, this is my storage solution. It's like this baby blue periwinkle, which doesn't, it's not the same color, and I don't want to go back to Michael's. I was just there yesterday. Like, I love it, but it's so expensive, and I forgot to use my coupon. So anyway, we're gonna be using green. Green's my favorite color. So yeah, this, and then red for the cherries, and then maybe like a different green to have my other green there. That one. Let's get started. I'm honestly just winging this. I'm not using a pattern. I have made, well, I'm almost done making my first article of clothing. I currently have 3 in the works because I can't finish anything, which is fine. That's just how I am. I've accepted it at this point. And it's not that I won't finish them. I just like, I get bored of stuff, and then starting something new is always super exciting. And then doing something you've been doing for a long time gets boring. Sewing in ends or sewing things together, I will avoid. I'm just gonna chain this. Oh, I forgot to say this. I'm not making like it exactly. I'm gonna be making a short, like maybe to here, shirt with a collar, like how it is. But then I'm gonna do like short sleeves, like to here. Long short sleeves. Cause I like, yeah. That's my plan. And then, I don't know, I think it'd be super cool to also do, okay, I forgot that it's like 5 a.m. right now, and, or no, it's like 6 now. I should not be talking this loud. My neighbors are gonna hate me. But anyway, I forget what I was saying, so, yay. Hopefully later I can do some shorts to go with it. I think it'd be super cute. Super cute. I want it to be oversized, but no. Is that too much? I don't know. Maybe I should make notes of what I'm doing so I can do the same on the other side. I did not do that. But I did go lay down because I was super tired. I crocheted a couple rows, and then I realized since I'm doing checkers, I actually have to have a certain amount of chains, and I actually had to do math. So I redid it. Okay, hello. It is now 8 o'clock, which is an actual appropriate time to be waking up. So I think I did this for like an hour, and I finished my first 2 rows. I hope this didn't take an hour because like I want to be able to finish this within a week, and that's not very fast. Anyway, I haven't done anything yet. I forgot this was here. That's cold. I haven't washed or dressed or anything, so I'm gonna take a break and do all that. I actually made a rule for myself this week that I have to, like, as well as my regular morning routine, I have to do at least like 3 to 5 things, like literally anything, before I start crocheting, because that is how bad I've gotten. I will just crochet for hours. I am like a child with a really strict parent, and that parent is also me. But yeah, I completely forgot about that today because I was so excited, I guess. So anyway, later skaters. Is 4 p.m. and I'm feeling discouraged because I haven't done hardly anything. I was originally going to just do a straight rectangle because it's easy, and I'm lazy and I don't know how, but I've never done this before, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take it in a bit for the collar, so I was trying to figure that out. I was using this cardigan that I'm working on too to see if it was possible to use just a straight, and obviously like the collar wouldn't work, so. Then it was my self-care day today. I told myself that every week, 1 day a week,
I would have like a little spa sesh for self-care, and I've done that maybe once since deciding to do that months ago. So I think this is my second time doing this. I do not normally do the head wrap thing. That was just for the aesthetic, and it was very uncomfortable. Regrets. I was actually kind of stressed throughout it though, because TXT's concert tickets were going on sale the next day.
Okay, so I'm thinking like I was being too lazy. I just wanted this to be as fast as possible, but obviously I think I'm going to have to do this for the collar. I'm not in a good mood because I just tried to buy tickets for TXT's concert, and after waiting in line online for over 30 minutes, I got in only to find the tickets are ridiculously expensive, and 'tis more than a peasant like me can afford. So not feeling great right now. Probably won't do too much, but I am gonna go back a couple rows, maybe back down to here, which is like half an hour's worth of work. So I finished up the second panel this morning. I fixed this one last night. Finished the second one this morning. I feel like maybe this wasn't enough of going in for the collar, but it's better than nothing. Also, I bought a ticket for the TXT concert. Also, last night I was eating an orange, and so I was like eating orange. I put the peel like beside this piece that was like sitting on my desk, and it looked so good. And then I was like, whoa, I wish I could do like oranges with this. And then since I have an orange sitting around, because this is gonna be for a like sweater vest thing I'm doing for Pumpkin, like a Pumpkin themed sweater vest, and like wow, if I could do a bunch of smaller ones of these all over, that would look so nice. It looks so nice with this color, but I have to do cherries. And then I realized it's gonna be red and green, which are Christmas colors, so hopefully it doesn't look Christmassy, because I was hoping for it to look summery, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do this one orange, and then I'll make a blue one for the cherries. But I don't like blue, and I don't want to make another one. Now I have to make the back panel, and I'm assuming what I should do is just, like, this is 30 across, and this is 30 across, so I should just do a back panel that's 60 across? Or should I add a little extra room? I'm actually pretty happy with these. Look how nicely they line up. I was worried I made mistakes and stuff, but like, it's perfect. Maybe I'll do like an extra square just in case. No, I'll just do 60. I'll do 60. Hopefully that is the correct decision. But anyway, I need to eat now because I woke up at 4:30 again this morning. And I tried to get back to sleep for like an hour, but it didn't work. So I've just been like crocheting and making videos, and now I need to eat. I didn't film anything yesterday. I guess I was lazy, but I did a lot. Oh, what? Not really, because that was like almost 2 full days since you've seen me last. But my wrist is dying. I went too hard, so I've just been doing like 1 row of squares at a time and then stopping, doing something else, and then coming back. So considering that, I've done a lot. Ooh, I've also started a sleeve, but I need to put this together. Like, I'll sew this together so I can see how much this goes over my shoulder, because I want my sleeve to come to my elbow. Do you get what I'm saying? I need to, I'll show you. So I'm just going to line them up correctly, hopefully. I do the inside with the inside. What? You want the good sides facing each other. That's right. Here we go. Good sides facing each other, like so. And then we're gonna do a little slippity slip stitch. I did it. I stitched them all together and it looks beautiful. It actually looks kind of humongous, so like, ew, it's not too big. Nice. Oh yeah. I'll do 2 more rows of the squares. So I think that'll be good. It'll be like down here. Oh Perfect. Perfection!
Then I don't know how long it took me to finish the sleeves, but I finished the sleeves and now I'm slip stitching everything together. Okay, honestly, I thought I wouldn't like this because when I tried it on with the one side done, I didn't. But wow. Let me do a little runway walk for you. I do wish this was wider, I think. But no, maybe it's perfect. Which would make sense because I'm perfect. Then it was time to crochet the collar and I really wasn't sure how to do this. And I tried looking up tutorials, but I would have had to watch the whole pattern and I just really didn't want to, so I just decided to wing it. So I just randomly crocheted into the top of the thing and then did rows and tried it on until I liked the amount of collar. Good? I don't know. Then it was time to make the cherries. I was gonna follow just like a heart pattern, but then I wanted like really fat looking cherries, so I just made it up as I went, and obviously that took a few tries to get it right. I also wasn't sure what size to make it, and I didn't really like the yarn that I was using. Like, yeah, it was a craft yarn, but even for a craft yarn, it was super rough. So I decided I should get some more yarn. And since Michael's was having a sale, I got all the yarn. And the red that I found was actually called cherries, so how perfect. So yeah, I started making the cherries. I made a bajillion of those. It was like 12, but it was a lot. This should be bigger, shouldn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. So I kind of just kept making these little heart cherries, not knowing what size I wanted. I also didn't know what color to use for the stem. There was so many decisions, and I hate decisions, so I was just... And then I tried to figure out a way to do the stems, and this probably doesn't give a very finished look, but I just simply tied it together with some yarn. And that is something. It's all very experimental. So, and also I didn't really care at this point, to be quite honest. I ended up going with much smaller cherries, and then I made 12 of those, and I started stitching them on there. This took so long, and I hate stitching things onto things. So this is literally so many days later because I just kept putting it off. And then, yeah, that's just, and I didn't have enough cherries, but I didn't want to make more, so I don't remember what I'm watching, but it must have been very entertaining. I also had to attach these stems, and I did like 2 here and then literally did the rest over a week later because I hate it. Anyway, I still had one final and probably most important step, and that was to learn the dance. I am not really sure how I feel about this. I am not really sure how I feel about any of it. I don't think I like the cherries, but I knew I wasn't gonna like the cherries. But if I don't do the cherries, then it's nothing like Hoshi's. And if I were to do the cherries, I would need more cherries. I didn't do enough. There's nothing on the back. Because I was too lazy, especially if I'm gonna be taking these off after if I don't like them.
then what's the point of doing the extra work? I also, okay, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about all the things I would change or do differently, or not do differently, things I would add. Like I could do like finish this off properly. I could add buttons and buttonholes. I had an idea of like embroidering a little cherry on the collar. Would be cute. But honestly, I'm so done with this. This was supposed to be my first video. Now it's what, my 5th, 6th maybe? I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but this is my first ever completed clothing. I mean, I've made a few hats now, but technically this was completed before I made the hats. I just added the cherries after. And I made it with no pattern. Like I just freehanded this whole thing. Like, thank you. So though I don't really care for it, probably won't wear it. Unless I take off the cherries, then maybe I would wear it. But I'm proud, as I should be, I think. Go me! Yeah, Jay. But yeah, feels good to be done, because I am so done. I can move on to something else now. Just kidding, I have like 5 projects on the go, but at least this won't be nagging in the back of my mind. You know. Horanghae. I really do want to learn the dance though. I want to learn that. One day.